If you guys are looking to get a stacked NBA 2K account or to get your badges grinded, make sure to hit up GoatPlug on Instagram. His link will be in the description. Alright, before we go too far into this video, I want to make sure that I go over this, bro. We've been going so crazy with the subs, the views, the likes, everything. But somehow still 95% of y'all that are watching my videos aren't even subscribed. Hit that sub button for me. Y'all know I be going crazy. Hit that sub button for me.
I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, Pierre, you wanna come out here?
Yo, what's up with YouTube? It's your boy Fitz, back in this bit with yet another video. Today, I got y'all with the best big man animations after patch. Now, I've made the decision that I don't care how many more patches 2K drops. They've been going too crazy with the patches. So I'm not gonna really be updating y'all no more on like animations. So literally, this is gonna be the last cycle for the whole year. So yeah. This is gonna be pretty much the last time I update y'all on this. So pretty much just know that. So I got y'all with the best jump shot for big men, best post move animations, best dunks, best layups, pretty much the usual. And this is gonna be the last one. So yeah, man, without further ado, no more talking. Let's go ahead and just get straight into it. Alright, so first things first, I'm gonna give you guys the best jump shot for big men. I'm not gonna give you multiple jump shots. I'm just gonna give you one jump shot because you don't really need to know anything else. If you do not want to use this jump shot, I have a whole video dedicated to jump shots that's already been out. It's called I tested every single jump shot and these are the best secret jump shots. So I gave y'all pretty much a lot of jump shots that no one tells you about because I tested every single jump shot to even find these joints, because a lot of these joints I literally have never used in 2K. Some of them I have before and some of them I haven't. So if you guys want those 10 different jump shots, just go ahead, click on the link in the description or down in the comments below and you can just watch that. Now I will have a whole dedicated video coming out on the Stephen Curry jump shot. That will be coming out very, very soon. But yeah, the best jump shot for big man, pretty much any build, not even just big man and Stephen Curry. But for me, I can use this on my build with a 62-3 with a silver quick draw and it's really green lights. So I know anybody can use this joint. Like I use it to spot up, I use it to create off the dribble, I use it in a lot of different situations. So I know big men can definitely use a jump shot that has a big green window like Stephen Curry. So yeah, man, in my opinion, the best big man jump shot in the game is Stephen Curry. Alright, next is the best post phase in the game. So we got 3 of them per usual, same as usual. Fade 2, fade 3, and fade 4. Fade 4 is kind of like the Michael Jordan one. Fade 2 is kind of like the glitchy one where it's like really hard to get a contest on and it actually goes down a lot with very earlys, very lates. Even with a contest, it goes down. Fade 3 is kind of like the easy one to get greens off of, really, really consistent, not glitchy. It's really just here to play the game. So yeah, you can go with any one of these 3. The smoothest one, the one that's kind of like Jordan, is probably 4. The easiest one, the green, is probably like 3. And then fade 2 is probably like the glitchiest one where it probably goes in the most no matter how you time it, no matter what the contest is. So yeah, man, those are the 3 post fades that I'm gonna give you guys for this video. All right, next, I don't know if I really want to update y'all on this, but this is probably the most broken thing in the game, post hooks. So the 2 best post hooks in the game, you got hook 3 and you got hook 5. Hook 3 is really, really probably the highest hook, and hook 5 is probably the slowest hook in the game. Now, those 2 things is what make these hooks really overpowered. If it's slow and high, or if it's pretty much just slow or high. Now, both of these are pretty much slow and high, but one is slower, one is higher, and that really just depends on which one you really rather. Do you rather the slower one to make it really hard to time your contest, or do you want the one that's higher so they have to really, really be able to jump high enough to really get the contest too? So yeah, man, these are both really, really glitchy post hooks. I really know I'm gonna regret this, but yeah, man, these are the 2 best post hooks in the game. All right, next is the best post hop shots in the game. We got post hop shot 7, post hop shot 10. You can't go wrong with either of the 2. One is quicker, one creates more space. It really depends on which one you're trying to do, to be honest. But yeah, I personally like post shot 10 more, but post shot 7 pretty much just same as good. But yeah, like I said, one creates more space and one is just quicker. All right, next I got you with the best shimmy fade and the best shimmy hook. So what I'm gonna tell you is by far the best shimmy fade in the game is Shimmy Fade 11. This is like the Kobe, the Jordan shimmy fade. So yeah, it's really hard to tell which way you're gonna go. That's really what a shimmy is supposed to do, really throw your defender off. So yeah, that's why I'll use that. And then best shimmy hook, it really doesn't matter, but the one that I use is Shimmy Hook 2. All right, next, hopping into the best dribble moves for big man. First thing we're gonna talk about is the best dribble style. Now, the ones that I would use if I'm a big man is Paul George, Slasher, or Kawhi Leonard. You can't go wrong with either of those three. The one that I use the most though would definitely be Kawhi Leonard, but you can't go wrong with any one of those three. All right, next is the best size up package for big men. The best size up package for big men, hands down, is number 4. You got a crab in there, really nice dribble moves out of this joint, all that type of stuff. So yeah, man, easily the best size up package for big men is normal 4. Honestly, for all of these crossovers, behind the back spins, they're all gonna be easily the best ones. So the best crossover in the game for big men, hands down, because they cannot get, most of these big men not gonna be able to get the pros. So easily the best crossover for big men is normal 3. You can span between the legs, you can do crossovers with it. Really easy, simple. The best moving crossover in the game for big men is moving crossover 3. All right, next, now behind the backs, you can go with 2, normal 2 or normal 3. The best one in my opinion is normal 2. It's really probably the fastest one, but normal 3 is really good for people that's really trying to create space to get threes. Normal 2 is kind of more towards rim running, but in my opinion, normal 2 is by far better in my opinion because it's faster. So yeah, man, the one I would go with is normal 2, but you can also, if you're like a stretch and you like to dribble, but you can't get the pros, just put on normal 3 and it's gonna really create a lot of space to get you open for threes and stuff like that. Up next, the best moving spin in the game is normal 4. Now, if you are a big man and you wanna do a spin back, basic one is like the glitchy spin back. But with that being said, I still would use normal 4. Normal 4, in my opinion, is the best spin for big men in the game. Up next, this is by far the best hezzy in the game for big men. This arguably should be up there with some of the best hezzies in the game, and this is normal 3. This is pretty much what people used to use all the time on like 2K15 all the way to 2K17, and yeah, normal 3, the best moving hezzy in the game. Up next is the triple threat style, easily the best triple threat style that I like to use is normal 1, but you can't go wrong with normal 8 too. But yeah, normal 1, I like my triple threat style to pretty much tuck the ball away from the defender, so that if I'm like holding the ball, they really gotta reach deep to go down to try to rip it, and I can use that as my advantage and just blow right past them as they're reaching. So yeah. Up next, I got y'all with more dunk packages than usual. I'm gonna give you guys the best baseline, the best 2-hand, the best 1-hand, and I'm gonna give you guys 2 standing dunks that you can use, and it's gonna really be good for you. So the first one, I'm gonna give you the best, pretty much the best dunk package in the game, the most overpowered dunk package in the game, probably baseline reverses off 2. Really hard to stop, really glitchy animation, really hard to stop. So yeah, man, in my opinion, the best dunk package in the game, probably for unblockable, all type of stuff like that, baseline reverses off 2. Up next, I got you with the best 1-hand dunk package in the game, and that's straight on tomahawks. Now, I think for this, you actually have to have like a 70 or 75 driving dunk, so a lot of big men might not be able to actually even get that. Most of them probably will, especially like the interior finishers of the world, paint beasts of the world. But if you can't get that, just go with the athletic 1-handers off 1. Those are just as good. They're not as quick, but they're just as good. All right, next, the best 2-hand dunk package in the game, in my opinion, is quick drops off 1. Now, you can also go with like a back scratcher or a fist pump rim pull if you want something more flashy. But in my opinion, if you want to not get blocked, quick drops off 1 is the best dunk package in the game. All right, next is going to be the 2 standing dunks that I would use if I was, depending on what I am doing. Now, you got the under basket athletic flushes for the flashy and the under basket regular. If you don't want to get blocked, just put on the regular. Under basket athletic flushes are kind of more towards like the flashier side, the quicker side, the more explosive side. Under basket regular is just a regular standing dunk. So it really depends on what you really rather. If you want to get like really athletic with it, put on athletic flushes. If you want to get like just doing it strictly so that you don't get blocked, put on under basket regular. Now the rim pulls, a lot of people do use the rim pulls, but that really does a lot of like cop back stuff, and that can really get you blocked a lot. All right, next is going to be the best alley-oop for big man. The best alley-oop for big man, hands down, is the pro alley-oop. I would not even tell big man to put on the elite, because the elite is more towards guards, because it's like really for like going from the 3-point line, cutting and stuff like that. So I guess for twos, if you're on the twos, you could use it and stuff like that. But the pro has a lot of standing dunks in it, like standing lob animations, and it has moving lobs in it. So yeah, man, I wouldn't even like waste my VC on the elite if I was a big man, and I could even get the elite. It's no point, because the pro really has all the animation that you really need, to be honest. Up next is the best big man contacts. Obviously, the best big man contact dunk package is the big man contact dunk package. Like most big men, they're not going to be really going from the perimeter and driving to get contact dunks. If you are doing that, I don't really know what you're playing. I guess you could be. I don't know too many spot up big man builds that can really shoot, and so that for the fact that for them to even really be trying to drive from the perimeter to even get contact dunks and stuff like that. So I don't really know what build really you're gonna be using, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with using the other ones. This one just has this is pretty much like the only contact dunk package that also has standing dunks in it, with not just driving dunks. So in my opinion, this is the best one for big man. The best contact dunk package in the game, in my opinion, is the elite, because those have some of the craziest, the freakiest ones. So if you can get them, put that one on. But the best one for big man, in my opinion, is the big man contact dunks, because it actually does have standing contact dunks. It's the only one that has it. All right, last but not least, we're gonna go in order from least to greatest for the best layup package for big man. So the worst layup package for big man is the default big, because there's really only 3 that you can even use on a big man, and it's really just 3. So I'm gonna go over all 3. The default big is going to be pretty much the worst one. It's just a regular layup. Now, when I say the worst one, it's just like the one that would be least used. Like if you had all 3 options, you wouldn't go with this one. So yeah, man, that's gonna be the third one. Coming in at number 2 with 100% would be dominant big. Dominant big is just, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty much like a clear out, pretty much, from like 2K19, but it's in 2K20, but the defender doesn't even have to get into the animation, and you'll still do the animation, a clear out. So it can be, if you're like a post scorer, it actually might be the best layup package for you. You know what I'm saying? This is really for like post scorers and stuff like that. The only people that can really get it is people that's like pure slashers, or anything that's slashing in it and can have a high enough layup, because you actually have to have like a 80 driving layup to even be able to get this. So yeah. But with that being said, the dominant big man is really more for big man that can really play in the post, because it really has a lot of closeouts. So the defender really doesn't even have to get into the animation, and you'll still do like a closeout animation. But yeah, it's really just like if you're wondering where like a lot of the closeout animations went, or not closeout, but the clear out animations. I don't know why I keep saying closeout, but the clear out animations from 2K19, and if you have takeover in this game, they still do clear outs and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't even have to have takeover with the dominant big, and you can do clear outs. So yeah, that's going to come in second. And the best layup package in the game, not even just for big man, is easily hands down long athlete, strictly because of how overpowered and quick the hop steps are on it, how quick the animations are on the layup packages or animations, and it just makes it the best layup package for big man, guards. It doesn't really matter what you are. But yeah, man, this was the best big man animations. This is probably gonna be the last time I update this for the whole year. Hopefully it is. Bro, I'm really not trying to drop no more animations videos, because this has been going on for too long, to be honest. I don't know why 2K keeps dropping patches, but yeah. But go ahead, leave a like on this video if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new and got movies coming out every single day. These videos take forever to make, because I have to really go into the game and figure out what do I think is the best big man animations, what would I use, and stuff like that. So yeah, man, for that alone, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new and got movies coming out every single day. Turn on post notifications, be the first to every single one of my videos. Share this video to anybody you think this will help. I just talk stupid fast, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, share this video, like I said, to anybody who thinks it will help. But yeah, man, that's gonna be pretty much it. It's your boy Fitz, man. And I'm out the bit, man.
Go to plain Jane on top. I don't play the name game with the cops. We hold a bigger name than the ops, and we go insane when the beat drop. I fiend for the money, I want it, I got it. I fiend for the money, so I want it, I cop it. I keep us no bunny, so she